Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Teeter, and today we're continuing on with Core Keeper. Last time on the channel, we attempted, for the second time, to beat Meleagast the Corrupted. And we learned he's still quite a bit much to handle. So instead, today, we're going to... Oh, apparently spawn in behind the throne we were sitting on. There we go. We're going to go and talk to the core that we helped awaken after defeating the last boss. You can see he's staring at us right now as we run through our ever-growing garden. But yeah, so we're gonna go talk to him. Make sure that my inventory is empty real quick. He's gonna tell us how to enter the post game. Oh, what did I have on me here? The scrap parts. Probably scrap parts, wherever I just put those. I don't remember what was right there. Okay, never mind. Put our table up here. Anyway, let's talk to this core and see what's going on. Thou hast awakened us. Never have we seen a creature such as thee. There once was a thriving civilization here, but it seems all of it has been lost. We must have been dormant for aeons. We wonder. It's a little scan. We must ask something of thee. Seek the ancient titans still roaming beyond the Great Wall. You may recall, of course, the Great Wall is that beyond the biomes we've already discovered. A big, unbreakable wall that we've bumped into in a few different directions. Way up here, etc. So we must go beyond this wall and seek ancient titans. Destroy them and collect their souls. Wow, pretty dark. With their energy, we can restore what once was. In return, thou shalt be able to go back to whence thou camest. By that power with which we now imbue thee, the great wall shall be opened as thou layest a hand upon it. There we go. Now we have wall-touching powers. At all? Thou must travel far out to the great wall and lay a hand upon it to open it. Titans can be found beyond the great wall. And he just repeats that. Okay, so one thing to note, when you do this, you will access one of 3 late game biomes. So we've only seen 3 biomes now, the dirt biome, the clay caves, which we've barely gone into, and the Forgotten Ruins. Well, beyond that, there are 3 infinite biomes. And naturally, there is an order in which you're supposed to experience them. So we will learn what that order is as we go. So we're just going to munch on this food that makes me travel more quickly, and we're going to head right on up and see which environment is directly above us as we layeth our handeth uponeth the walleth, or whatever. Yeah, so there are 3. There is a forest, which is the first of the 3 that you're supposed to go into. There is a beach, and then there is a desert. Okay, so I'll make sure I'm going in a direction that will actually lead up top. I guess I didn't cut all the way to the top from down below, but that's okay. It's a little roundabout way there. Now, one of the things that you can make the moment you get into the forest biome is you'll start finding ingredients to make proper drills with. Originally, we were making crude drills, which have worked really slowly, and we use that to get quite a bit of iron. But normally I say when you get into a new environment or a new biome that you should be mining for ores and using that to make a better pickaxe, so it's easier to mine for that ore. That much is still true. However, when it comes to Scarlet, which is the next ore type, you actually want to save some of that, start making drills, and then that way you can drill some of the ores from the early game and also from the new environment, and you can find you know, different nodes of things that you can drill and get copious amounts of resources from. So this is the desert. This is actually the latest late game biome. Desert beginnings. There we go. Now, I must have been on the very edge of it because it wasn't saying what the biome was right away. You'll see that we can actually see some of the ore from this biome already, but we do not have the mining strength whatsoever to dig through this. I could probably equip some items that would boost my mining strength, and maybe we could hit some of this. Actually, we can see some at the very edge right away. I'm really just trying to trace this because we will eventually, oh boy, it'll eventually lead us to the biome we're looking for, but I don't know how much luck I'll have trying to beat this bug here. We can try. Boy, he probably will kill me in one hit though. Oh, there we go. Boom. So yeah, I was hoping I could get that to explode and break the wall, but no gods. Anyway, let's keep going around the big circle here. As far as we can anyway. And we'll hope to find either the beach or the... I mean, I'm truly looking for the forest, but... the way this is broken up is kind of weird. But yeah, so around the entire perimeter of the map from before, you'll find entrances to the 3 different areas. And as we saw, just by me trying to pickaxe this wall here, you'll kind of be steered in one direction. Although when you get to the sea biome, you can explore the beach. And the beach is really where you get some of your starting resources for that biome. So I think technically you can skip. I guess we'll see. Oh, and look, if we get a drill, we can get this resource right away. I'm going to mark this on my map because this is actually huge. So, like I was mentioning from the, hello. Like I was mentioning from the Azeos Wilderness, the forest, once we can get a drill, we can come right over here, and actually you can drill through walls and stuff too if you bring the supplies to do so. But drills are stationary, so if you do drill through a wall, you'll really only break one block and get nothing else out of it. Not the most useful, but still technically possible. Alright, so we're still going around the circle. It doesn't really feel that way, but we are. I could have just gone back down to the core and like shot off in a different direction, but ooh, I think we're switching? No, this might just be some water. You can actually tell if you bring up your map. If you're in a biome, it'll actually tell you at the top when you're in. Unless they change that, but I don't think we're technically in the desert, since we're on kind of the cusp of it. I guess we have to build around this. Okay, I might run out of bridges if I go this way, but we'll try anyway. I'm placing these all kinds of ways too. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's the wilderness over here. That's where all that grass is coming out from. I can actually mine through these walls. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought they were all metal walls. Turns out this is desert. Oh. Here we go. An unofficial entrance into the Azeos Wilderness. There you go. Prove me right. Alright, so the one thing about navigating the Azeos Wilderness is there's a ton of like grass and stuff. Whoops. Ton of grass and stuff that you end up accidentally hitting as you like fight these gardeners and stuff. A little annoying, but oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I did not mean to run in such a big batch of enemies right away. So I kind of glaze right over it, but the two enemy types that you'll see primarily out here comes from this stuff on the ground. And they are gardeners that will put down plants that can snare you and pin you in place. And then there's also, I don't know what they're called, but they're basically snipers. Little guys with guns that will aim at you and fire shots. So when you run into all this moss on the ground that spawns them, there's a chance that you'll find 3 or 4 different guys like we just did, all kind of spread out and looking to shoot you. Here's one of the plants. These plants actually heal as you hit them like this. You see that green flashing? So if you're the type to want to build up your melee stat, you can actually sit there and hit one of those plants over and over again. And it will not die from you punching it. It can if you have the, there's a skill tree perk. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Not good, not good, not good. Currently snared, but because I have the dash feather on, we can sort of, well, get out of it. Alright, let's go. Try to whack these guys. Oh, there's another one below. So these guys have a cute little reloading animation now. If we let this guy shoot, watch him right now. He's gonna reload. It's adorable. Oh, he just whacked me. Never mind. When he's far enough away, he'll reload. Look at that. It's so cute. Anyway. Rude. Yeah, so it's easy to get overwhelmed by these guys. Kind of wish I had my hoe, actually, because it would make clearing out this moss and stuff a lot easier. I don't normally travel with one, but now that they make the hoes cover such a large ground area, it kind of seems like it would be useful to bring a hoe with you. In the before times when I first started playing this, all the hoes and everything only covered one square, so it really wasn't that much different to, you know, just punch them or use something like a shovel to dig them up like that. And we just got a new item, the ocarina. This used to be a valuable, but it actually works as an instrument now. If you're a Zelda fan, maybe you can figure out how to play some Zelda tunes if you find one of those. Anyway, we're kind of lingering here. I just wanted to get into this biome right away, and we're gonna go find some resources. You can already tell it takes 5 hits, I think, per wall. So navigating through here at first is a little difficult. I guess we can test if my sledgehammer works, but it would probably need to take 5 or 6 hits to work anyway. Test it out. Eight. Oh boy. Now I'm not sure if you can get a mining potion or anything before now. I know there's certain fish that you can find that will help with your mining damage. Though I can't recall what biomes they're all in. But we haven't even done fishing in this playthrough yet. Oh, and we found the other type of enemy that's out here. Poison slimes. So they're not poison in that they damage you like the acid did in the clay caves. But it's poison in that it will reduce your healing for 15 seconds once you step in the oil. Or the slime. These guys are pretty spongy, so even though we just took that guy out, we weren't dealing such a high amount of range damage. These guys can actually be kind of troublesome to deal with. Oh, and this one's got his sights on me. So they attack just like the slimes in the beginning. Difference being if they hit you, they'll imbue you with that poison problem, so then you won't be able to heal. This wood on the ground, even though it looks different, it's just wood. Normal wood like you grow at home. Oh, nice. Of course, there's another slime right here. We can actually reach him over this ledge. Anyway. There is a secret slime boss that looks like these guys. that you'll eventually find. I don't think that we'd find it this close to the start of the biome, though. It's pretty far in. Oh, we have another meadow. The meadows all the way back here are the same as the ones that you find in the dirt biome. For people like myself that have played on existing worlds, the only meadows you'd find would spawn in undiscovered areas of your wilderness up here, especially if you've gone through all of your dirt biome. Kind of unfortunate, but it's just how this game works. Once it generates your world, it can't really overwrite it and change it, so it'll just put the new content in any undiscovered areas. Now, I'm not really sure how much scarlet it takes to make the scarlet pickaxe. I guess I should have, well, actually, I couldn't have checked before because I would have had to build the scarlet workbench, which also requires scarlet. Now, when it comes to smelting scarlet, it actually goes in the same smelter that gold goes into, that you build at the, was it the tin table? Or maybe the iron table? So we should be able to do it already. We'll just have to take any gold that we already have out. And yeah, you can see kind of how out of place the metal is here. It takes 2 punches to destroy the wall as opposed to 6 or 7 hits from my pickaxe. These slimes killed one of the cattle though, so we got a piece of marbled meat. Funny thing is, are there still 4 cattle here? Well, there's one here, and actually there's some scarlet over here, so we'll go say hi. And that piece was in stone. Yeah, give me more scarlet and stone, please. Makes my life a lot easier. So 1, 2... Another moulin over here somewhere. 3... And then, yeah, they must have killed the 4th, the other sheep or something. Alright. I definitely wouldn't walk a moulin all the way back from here to here, you know? I mean, this really isn't that bad, but I mean, compared to walking one from here to here and how long we saw those took, you know? It's much different than going all the way. But still cool that you could find this out here, I guess. Like I said, they only put it out here because they had to put it somewhere for people that had existing worlds. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, so, there's 2 other types of late game slimes that you'll see in the other biomes. And your tactic for attacking them doesn't just stay in place and run away from them when they charge, unfortunately. Oh, hello, I just found a Remediasi necklace. Okay, perfect. Oh boy, we're getting all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, hold on. Let's take a breather and take a peek at our inventory. So we have a new Caveling Hunter hood. This came from the people that were shooting us. Max health boost, higher dodge chance, and higher range damage. And if you get this and the shirt, you'll get a higher crit chance when standing still for a little while. I move a whole bunch, so the perk from that isn't super useful to me. Remediasi necklace makes you immune to poison, so if you're afraid of the thing that makes you not able to heal, you can put this on and heal to your heart's content. Good for the slime boss fight. Not really good anywhere else, because you don't really come into this poison all that much elsewhere. We got 22 scarlet. If I was smart, I would put that in my hotbar so we can keep track of how much I have. And also, if I were to unexpectedly die, we would just teleport home with our scarlet. Other things of note, we have a new food, bloat oat. This is strictly for feeding. That's the only benefit it offers, is a higher food count from cooked foods that you make with it. And this crown summoning idol. So there was a crossover with Terraria, or Terraria, however you prefer to pronounce it, where you could summon the king slime from that game at any of the slime boss locations in this game. So we can actually bring this home and fight king slime once we get back there. Just kind of show that off. Might not be in this video, but sometime here soon we'll go ahead and do that. We're disposing of these enemies relatively easily, thankfully. was kind of afraid that our attack utility wouldn't be all that great, but as you can see, there's a lot of kind of small passageways in the forest here. It requires that you mine a lot through walls, and also, oops, sorry. Also that you either build bridges across the water or find a way through the water. Now, in the next biome, you can actually get and make boats, which I find boats to be incredibly useful. I always have a boat in my hotbar once I get one. Because you can run into any body of water and suddenly make your way across it. And of course, in most biomes except for the sea biome, no enemies actually spawn in the water, so you don't only have to worry about being attacked from on the shore. Oh, there's blue feathers on the ground I haven't been paying attention to. Let's get rid of glow tulips. So if you see little yellow feathers on the ground and you punch them, you can pick up blue feathers and actually the occasional gold feather valuable into your inventory. You need those in order to spawn the item that summons the boss of this area, I believe. So keep your eyes peeled for little yellow feathers on the ground. Try to snag them when you can. For now, we're just kind of exploring. And doing our best to avoid these patches of grass that spawn enemies. Of course, like I said, we're gonna have to mine through a bunch of walls to explore, but that's okay. This will be made much easier once we get back and have some scarlet to make a stronger pickaxe with. Oh, a scarlet chest. Maybe we can find scarlet pickaxe in there. Now, my inventory is kind of full, so I am gonna open this chest. Scarlet dagger. Okay. It's about as strong as our sword, but it attacks quicker and it doesn't reach as far. Also got some iron, which we can, I guess, use right away. And a valuable and something to boost pets. We don't even have pets yet, so we're not really worried about that. I will borrow the iron real quick and we'll just top off some of what we have at the repair station. I mean, that's about it. I can't even... I could silently repair 1 health on my chest piece. Whatever, we use it all up. Actually, there's a piece of iron right here. I don't think we're going to bother with the iron. We will just take... Not the wall, thank you. Just take our scarlet back. We'll grab the dagger, I guess. And I do want to keep this chest, so we'll get rid of something I don't care for. Caveling bread. We're going to go ahead and eat that. Nom nom nom. Look at our food bar go up. Okay. So, one thing to note when it comes to the locked chests, I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous videos or not, but when you open them, you obviously have to take the contents of the chest and the chest if you want to carry it. But if you find a locked chest and you don't open it, you can just carry the locked chest and everything within it in one slot. So I was hoping to find something I could use to mine a little bit easier out here, but normally I think I would elect to just save the locked chest in favor of not having to eat up a bunch of inventory slots to carry its contents when I could just carry it, you know, locked. They also stack when they're locked. If I find another locked chest, it's not going to stack with the one that I already have, which is unfortunate. Okay, we have 43, 44 scarlet. I'm going to go through these 2 patches here. And then I'm going to use the only core recall idol I have to bring us back home so we can start smelting it. Already had 24 minutes in this video, my goodness. But yeah, I guess that's the fun of exploring new biomes is, takes a little while just to romp on through. But that's okay. Hit this patch of sparklies and then we'll head on home and see what we can make out of it. Be all of it. See a body of water here. We'll just head over here real quick as kind of like an endpoint. Now, like I said before, these biomes are infinite, So if you look at your map here and you look at everything as like a ring out, so like here's your core, this was the ring for the dirt biome, or I guess this inner ring, and then all the way out to this great wall was the ring for the next set of biomes. The next biomes extend forever. Interesting design choice. It kind of caps off what they can do. And also those late game biomes are just unfathomably big. It makes it kind of difficult to exist in them. Oops. Just want to eat this meat real quick. Alright, there we go. So this can be where we go next. I'm gonna walk kind of into the river here to reveal it. Show myself where I want to come next. But we will use our core recall idol. We haven't used this yet, but essentially what it does is you right click to use it. You know, it will consume it and bring you right on back to the core. These can be made at one of the beginning boss statues for one mechanical part and one ancient gemstone. And just from exploring, we have the green chest. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize that it could reach into here. Yeah, so there we go. I've got 60 some odd of each of those. So we can actually just build these from the chest, which is nice. I don't really like to have these on me just because it's easier to come on back to the core with it. But here we're going to see what it takes to make a scarlet workbench. 10 tin, 15 iron, 20 scarlet. Do I have all of that? 5 tin. Oh no, we need tin. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to go gather some of that between videos. Not quite sure where all my tin went, but that's okay. I've been making a lot of random stuff and everything, so not a huge shock. But there's some tin and iron in here. I didn't realize that we had, oh boy, we had an open chest. Alright, well, I'm going to clean up a little and work on making scarlet gear for the next video. And then we'll proceed into the new biome a little bit more. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for this video. If you watched this far, I appreciate you watching. Enjoy content like this, please feel free to check out the other content on my channel, as well as head on over to my Twitch page where we stream games like Core Keeper and many others all the time. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you take care. Bye now.